Hey, what's going on, guys? It's Aggreszion here, and today I'm bringing you some of the Division to the channel. Now, I mentioned this a while back that I wanted to put the Division on the channel, just because it's a different style of game. Not completely different, but definitely a game that is going to keep me going for a long time. Now, just before we get going, I have no idea what the gameplay is going to be. I'm just going to take whatever I streamed earlier and just throw it on there just as gameplay. And let me know what video ideas you want. I have no idea what I'm going to make for this game. I'm just going to stream it and then it's all going to come to the channel, like all the best stuff. So far I've had about 7 hours played on the Division. Absolutely amazing game. So I'm going to be kind of comparing it from the beta, the open beta, to the full game. Now, do keep in mind I've not played much of the game. I'm like level 10, so I've not really experienced much of the game, of the full game anyway. So I might say stuff in this you disagree with, or I might have opinions on something that will probably change at a later date. So first is the whole feel of the game. So to me, the game compares a lot to Destiny. Now, for those that don't know, I played a lot of Destiny. I was a big Destiny fan. Had about 100 days played or something, and then got bored of it pretty fast. I stopped playing the game on multiple occasions. The Division is it's got the same looting system, but I feel like they've done it a lot better. So you'll come across items more often. So in Destiny we had strikes and you'd get a bit of loot, maybe some engrams. Most of the stuff would be irrelevant, if you put it on you'd be at a disadvantage, whereas the Division, I feel like any piece of loot you come across can be made useful. So whether you have like a 2000 damage per second assault rifle, you could come across an LMG that maybe has 200 less, but you could still use that LMG over the assault rifle and it'd be better, if you know what I'm saying. So I feel like the loot is more valuable in this game compared to other games. And the crafting system as well, the blueprints, is an amazing idea. You can craft, from what I know, any item, as long as you have the materials, and the materials are not they're not hard to come by, but at the same time they're not easy. So say you'll come across an electronics shop, you'll go in, there'll be electronics inside that you can loot, but you're not gonna constantly be getting tons of it. So it's you can find it fairly easily, but when you do find it, you're not getting huge chunks of electronics or fabrics or tools or weapon parts. So it's you still have to wait a little while before you can craft your stuff, and I really like that. It's not just, I've been to an electronic store and I've got 5 billion electronic parts and I can craft anything I want. It's not like that at all. The game is very good in that sense. So next I want to talk about the base operations, and this is probably one of the best parts for me, is that we have a base, and that by doing the missions, side quests, and just playing the game, we can earn points for either the medical wing, tech wing, or the security wing, and then we can develop the base so we can get better medical supplies, which in turn you upgrade the base to help like the civilians, and in return you'll get perks. So it's pretty much a win-win situation. You have to do it anyway if you want to unlock these stuff, but the fact that you are getting rewarded for upgrading stuff it's just amazing. I can't get over how well they've put this game together. The third person as well. At first I was a bit kind of on edge about, because it's, you know, third person, how's it all going to feel when you're shooting? You know, what's aim assist going to be like, even if there is any? You know, how's that all going to handle? And honestly, the game feels amazing. In the third person, sorry. First person, I don't think would have fit this game very well. You know, it's when you have that first person, it kind of cramps everything in to like one view, whereas third person you get to see a lot more. So, if this game was a first person, I feel like you wouldn't have got the same feel as the game. You know, walking around New York in this like abandoned streets and houses, you know, you'd have missed a lot. So the third person was definitely a great idea. Moving on to the character, you know, with the whole third person, you actually get to see the development of your character. So, you know, you can see your weapons on your back, you know, in the one you're carrying. So, you know, it's not just, oh, I've got this fancy gun and I've got these attachments, but I can't really look at it. You know, you can constantly look at your weapons. And the backpack as well. I really like the feature, you know, the whole customization. You know, you can hats, scarf, boots, jeans, coats, everything. You know, to me, this game is just like, it's got a perfect mix of like survival games such as H1Z1. I believe that like DayZ, you know, the whole third person aspect and all of that, and how they kind of have their feel to the game. I've always wanted to play in games, and honestly, from watching gameplay of them and playing The Division, I feel like they've done a great job of kind of getting the mix right. I can't really think of anything. The Darkness Zone I'm not really going to touch on in this video because I've not experienced it properly yet. But this video is probably all over the place and makes no sense, and I probably just look like a retard. But honestly, so far, The Division really does get, I'm going to say 10 out of 10 so far. I've not experienced the full game with other players yet. I will be in a couple of hours or so. I'll be getting on with some friends and, you know, experience this, maybe get into the Darkness Zone, which all will become videos. You know, we'll have looting videos where we go into the Darkness Zone for like an hour or something. You know, we try and hunt down some legendaries. You know, even from the content I've seen, once you reach level 30, it's not just, oh, you've got one activity you can do and you can just keep grinding that. You know, it's just the daily challenges and the manhunts, and this game, there's a lot in store for this game. So if you've not picked this game up already, I would highly recommend picking this up. It's an absolute great game, and you know, if you're the sort of person that plays just by yourself, you know, you don't really play with any friends or anything like that, it is a 50-50 game to pick up. You know, if you're willing to, you know, spend quite a lot of time, not struggling, but like, I don't know how to say it, but like, you will struggle from time to time and get stuck, but as long as you're willing, you know, to try and go out and meet players, because honestly, this game, if you play with other people, it becomes so much better. Solo you can still play, but I feel like the game is 10 times better with other people. So it's almost a 10-minute video. I'm going to wrap things up here and get back to streaming. We're on that level 30 grind right now, and I'll update you guys as soon as I get there. So thanks for watching, guys. This has been Aggression, and I'll see you in the next video. Goodbye, my Mexican friends. I still don't even know why I say that, to be honest. Yeah, what even is life?